We are the Fairy King. It is a pleasure to tell you a little bit about our paganism. Our spirituality is very important.
I don't know how many of you, I'm sure a lot, but travel by bus and have somebody walk up to you trying to convert you. I find that kind of thing to be very offensive, especially after I tell people that I'm not interested. My sense of spirituality and the divine is no less important to me than that of a Hasidic rabbi or a Christian pastor. And in my world, I am at the very least a bishop and probably more along the lines of a cardinal. And so it betrays a tremendous amount of arrogance for somebody to try and convert me to their way of thinking. My observation of evangelical Christians in particular is many of them are bitter and very self-loathing, and to be perfectly honest, unhappy with all of the things that they cannot do. And I absolutely will deny myself no pleasure. It's just the way things are, and I am a dance butt naked in the moonlight, worship the moon, the elements, and the sun kind of pagan. I practice magic, I do rituals, I revere nature and the earth. Those things are very important to me. I have a tremendous love of animals. I am a part of a tremendous community, and I'm a leader within that community. And, like anywhere else, you're going to have people that love you and people that don't love you. And, even the people that don't love me, I'm honestly there for, and I'd take a bullet for almost any of them. And in this society, that's not such a far-fetched thing. There is a lot of hostility that's preached on all sides. Islam, Christianity, some aspects of Judaism as well. They really don't like us. And, the only thing that I can do about that is live the best that I can. I certainly am no wallflower when it comes to defending my position or who I am. We believe in the unification of the male and female divine. We have drum circles and festivals, and as for the pantheon of gods, naming gods, you give them energy. And for example, I don't have any problem with Jesus Christ, but I do have a problem with thousands of years of Christianity that have burned people at the stake, that have persecuted them even to this day, those who disagree with them, those who throw bombs and kill people in the name of God. That's the most ungodly thing that you can do, period. Unless it is, in self-defense. And even my Buddhist master said, the best thing that you can do for your spirituality is to survive. And so I do definitely believe in self-defense. I happen to be anti-war with this particular war, and with the last 3 actions that we've had. The only thing that they serve is to line the pockets of, people who are very greedy and profiting. And I'm very sorry that a lot of young people end up getting trapped because they have no way out, no promise of education unless they join the military. Not all pagans are against the war. As a matter of fact, some pagans serve. I served, in the United States Navy. I write on the computer. I do artwork. I love the drum circles, but also the co-creating that we do at various magical fires. it's just a wonderful, wonderful life. And we don't have the hang-ups that Christians do. I heard something funny last week. I was talking with my high priestess, and she was talking about people calling her, or asking her if she had ever been a Satan or devil worshiper, and she said the closest I ever got to that was mortgage banking. And, the closest I ever got to that was the corporate world, I would have to say. But, I am very happy for people that have found their way through Jesus or through Allah, or those children of Israel who have found peace in their wonderful folk religion and the mystics of that religion. I actually get along with magical Muslims. They're the Sufis, and they're persecuted in their own country because actually a lot of conservative Muslims look down at them. So as time goes on, I guess I'm going to be doing more to educate people, because we really need to stop having to deal with abuse that comes from others. I mean, I made a video some time ago about Kathy Lee Gifford making a comment on TV about bad, nasty pagans. The fact is that kind of talk causes us to suffer. And there are communities in a country where, religious freedom is in the bedrock of the republic, where, Christian groups will picket the houses of Wiccan women, especially, single mothers, and complaints go out, and, a lot in our community have to hide who they are. And it's not because they're ashamed, it's because they need to protect themselves from the nutcases out there on the extreme right of religion, or wrong of it. So anyway, I wish one and all a great day, and I hope that in your walk you become more tolerant of pagans, and we pagans certainly have to become more tolerant of a lot of things out there that are hostile toward us. The best we can do is educate, and I encourage all pagans that can to educate people, not just by words, but by deeds. So anyway, this is Eustace the Fairy King. I'm a performance artist and poet, among other things. As I say at the end of all my videos, have a wonderful life, and thank you for listening. Bye now.